Hi all, as I promised, I'm back with another Knowledge is Power, and I'll be talking about. I told you that I'll come back and show you how to apply for jobs when you're in the UK, and this I'm talking about students and those that have legal documents to work, like dependents, ILR, such things. So as I said last time, for the students, when you've just come in, most of the jobs will be having a part-time job. So if you want to be in the NHS sector, it can be NHS professionals. But for dependents, you can work anywhere as long as you are qualified for the job. Now, if you've just come in and you don't know where to start from, maybe you feel your qualifications are not that high, or you have maybe gaps in your employment, where to start from is, if you're looking into NHS, is the NHS band 2 jobs. Those jobs, in most cases, they don't need any experience because you learn from the job. In most cases, what they need is your conduct, how you're able to conduct yourself, then math and English, because those are the things they interview on. Math and English, then also your ability to work in a specific NHS trust that you are to work in. Now, before you start applying for these jobs, you have to make sure your CV is ready, because most of the things that you are going to answer in the job application form will actually come from your CV. How do you go about your CV? You must make sure, I'm speaking for those in the UK, make sure your CV rhymes with the UK format. Don't come from another country and then you use the same CV whereby you put photo, you put marital status, you put age, you put address. No. In the UK, they don't have there is equality in work. There is no bias about age, there's no bias about ethnicity, there is no bias about marital status. So you shouldn't have all those on your CV. If you want more about how to write a UK CV for a job that you are going for, you can contact me, or you can do some research about it. That's one thing. So after knowing what's in the CV, next thing, okay, what is mainly supposed to be in the CV? It's supposed to be your, like, a summary about yourself, the first thing, then the skills, after that, where you've worked. Make sure you have recommendations for up to 3 years. Most jobs, that's what they take. So your experience that you're writing on your CV, it should be at least up to 3 years of where you've been working. Make sure that's there. Then your educational background, and then also your interests. You should have some hobbies. Let them know that you are not all about busy at work, but you have a life outside work, so that there is life work balance. Sometimes people who don't have that balance, they could have a lot of stress, they could have a lot of mental, like, emotions. So make sure you also have that on your CV. Yeah. And then apply for band 2 jobs if you really don't have experience in what you are applying for. But if you have experiences, then you can go for other jobs in the NHS, and make sure in your CV there is no gap. There is no reason to have a gap, because even if you've been studying, it's allowed. You're human. Okay, even if you've been studying, right? This year education, then make sure there is no gap. Then maybe the other time you were off, if it was maternity or other things of life, health, you are human. Put it in there. Like, in most cases, they ask, why is there a gap? If you've not filled in everything, then you have to answer them. But yeah, that's a starter. As I mentioned, the two sites, Indeed and Trust, NHS Trust. Go to those sites to get your job. In case of any other inquiry, you can reach out to me. Have a blessed weekend. Love you so much. Opportunities are waiting for us outside there. Let's make sure we grab them. Have a blessed evening. Bye.